jersey.
But we've already done this, fam. We've already done this. And he's back again. Big ambush in the building, blood. What?
But it ain't about wrong or right. It's about win or loss.
What else?
And only the strong survive.
Listen.
Game ain't based on sympathy. And a trap is a trap, so literally. If you trap, then you know what I mean. If you don't, let it remain a mystery. Cars like Jake's get in for me. Then my own mates get in for me. And my baby needs things from me. I ain't even making these drinks for me.
Nah, man.
And he's gonna drink for me.
What?
Hope when I suck my
Come on,
soul, I
man.
won't touch her unless you don't think to me.
Yo, but then what you man prefer, blood? Hella hot ass coffee. I was about to say toffee. Hella hot ass coffee. Straight out of the, you know what I'm saying, kettle. Lukewarm kind of, you know what I mean? Or like just in the middle of like lukewarm and hot, blood. Because you know when you were young, you used to dilute the drink and that. You used to have your tea, then dilute it a bit, tiny bit with some water so that it wasn't hella hot. Now obviously straight out the kettle. And you got to do the ting, blood, you know what I'm saying? So that the particles don't come, they come like in like a spread kind of form. You know, like a shotgun, when you shoot a shotgun, pellet, spread, exactly. When you do the, it comes in as like a spread thing, you know what I mean? It doesn't go like straight, you know what I'm saying, to burn your throat and all of them thing there. So hey, tips with Njies, man. I'm trying to help you, man, blood. Anyway, let's get into this one. You know what I'm saying?
The bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cash. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag.
Yo people, fam, what we telling them is your boy man like Njies back again with the long reaction. Also with that intro, when I did the tea thing, I was trying to do like a long slurp, but because it was too hot I couldn't do it. Anyway, obviously the intro was low-key kind of everywhere. If you go back to my old reactions and them thing that I used to do on my phone, I used to do like mad like intros and them thing there. I kind of chilled out a bit, I can't even lie to you, but we got ambush again, fam. The Dangargan, one of the Dangargans, one of the coldest. On default mode, no one's like him. You know what I'm saying, blood? We got man like ambush, fam. Someone that's also on like a Digger D, when I say Digger D type of level in terms of, you know what I'm saying, trying to do the music thing, lot still getting involved, you know what I'm saying, things are still trickling and chuckling behind him and that. But just let man concentrate on the music thing. We're here with the Daily Duppy #2, and not everyone gets a #2, fam. You know what I mean? So we know in the last one he definitely delivered. So let's get into it. Ambush, someone that's on my, is he still on my top 10? Because my top 10 look, he kind of like upgrades every like year or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't even know if he's on my top 10. If he isn't, he's like, you know what I'm saying, or honorable mentions type of thing, you get me? But I haven't looked at it in a while still. Yeah. But let's get into this.
This year's been a hectic one. Been so spun by the Rona, we all forgot what Brexit done. So you see the shortage on petrol, now picture an electric one. That's connection done. That's I'm paying an expensive. That's I'm paying an expensive one. Check this one. White Jesus got me vexed with mum. All I'm dropping is truth and facts, but she will not accept this one. I ain't even saying that dude was black, but these pics are selective ones. This type of shit what holds us back. This type of shit what kept us dumb.
Okay, blood. We're getting philosophical with it, you know what I'm saying, historical with it and them thing there. You know what I mean, blood? Mine's dropping bars and that, bruv. It's like, bruv, you're looking right there, blood, but then you're just violating someone, right? You're not even looking at him. You're just using your peripheral vision, just side-eye type of thing, blood. Just sending strays that way. But your target is right there, but just send a couple strays that way to get a couple people riled up and them things there. Come on now, fam.
Selective ones. This type of shit what holds us back. This type of shit what kept us dumb. Jordan 4s or Jordan 1s. Imagine like 100 years from now. Now they're calling all the Jordans John. And they say John used to look like Tom. And they say either way it don't matter, cause now everybody's got Jordans on. Now everybody's got Jordans.
Yo, I don't know. As I said, I don't know if Ambush is still in my top 10. I haven't yet. You know what? Let me go look at the list, blood. Let me go look at the list. Let me go look at the list right now. I ain't gonna reveal it. I'll probably do like a video one day on doing it, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to me, I don't just choose the best, you know what I'm saying? The best lyricist, the best this. It's just an all-around artist. How much do I enjoy them? No one's like Ambush. He's one of one in the scene, blood. You get me? So that's one of the reasons why you can put him in your top 10. You get me? Where even is it, fam? I have bare folders in my thing. Is he? Is he still? Is it? Nah, he's not on there anymore still. Me can't even lie. He's not even on there, but he's definitely an honourable mention in my thing. And that's a fact, fam. You get me? He was on there for a while though, I can remember. But just listen to the analogies, though, blood. Oh my days, fam.
Jordan 4s or Jordan 1s. Imagine like 100 years from now. Now they're calling all the Jordans John. And they say John used to look like Tom. And they say either way it don't matter, cause now everybody's got Jordans on. Now everybody's got Jordans. It's long, I ain't even trying to give right from wrong. I'm just trying to pick sense from nonsense. It's common sense why I write this song. I don't even care if you like this song. Facts ain't got feelings, we ain't got facts and we ain't got freedom. Ain't no God, then there ain't no demons. Ain't got meaning, we ain't got reason. That's why we get that depression feeling. That's why we get that oppression feeling. That's why the lean's got bare man leaning. That's why the loud can stop man dreaming. That's why our whole generation's bleeding. All we know is act like demons. My generation, don't get mad, get even.
Imagine that, blood. You know what I'm saying? Our race and all of them things, they're being killed off by, you know what I'm saying, a different race. Our ancestors fought to basically get us to a certain place where we don't have to enjoy that anymore. Now all of a sudden, other races don't even have to do anything. Them man just sit back and watch the mayhem continue while we kill ourselves, fam. Shit's ridiculous. Like, if you really, like, just deep the world sometimes, just take a minute, sit back and just deep certain things and just think about how backwards human beings are. It's ridiculous, fam. Imagine that, blood. Imagine you're fighting for your youths, blood, for them to have a better life and all of them thing there. Next thing you know, in a later generation when you're not even alive anymore, blood, them man are just killing themselves off. So what the hell did you fight for then, blood? You know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, it's deep, man. It's deep.
All we know is bags and bitches. Sad generation, but we got happy pictures.
And let's not get it twisted as well. Let's not get it twisted. People have always, you know what I'm saying, taken other people's life in that inner circle and all of them thing there. But if you think about it, like back in the day, it was more like a respect thing, you know what I mean? Oh, you took my piece of land, you stole my you know what I'm saying, blood? People's women, people's, what do you call it, possessions and all that was important to them. Like they were actually fighting for a reason. Now, blood, people just be backing out knives, guns for any little reason, blood, just cause they feel like they can. Like, bruv, nah, man. Nah, man. And the thing is, they feel like they're actually big people doing that, blood, but you're really not, fam. You get me? You're really not.
But we got happy pictures. When we know it's crackers, mixers. Bad bees act like sisters. Man, them act like brothers. Don't even help each other. Let me tell you about the gutter. Niggas doing life in their can and their friends can't.
Shout out Kaisen up.
Send them a wonder. Still trying to flex in the summer. Sucker. You're not a boss at best, you're a runner. Can't tell me about stress, I'm a gunner.
What else?
Friends do it stretch like a Hummer. One up. More time I handle it, one up. One man, two sticks like a drummer. Never thought it'd be this on a come up. Shut up. Shut up. Pay attention, blood, you might learn something. You already know where it is, fam. OT, one truth, one team, 1,000. I think the only thing buzzword I get will murder them.
Shout out Buzzworld 10 times, man. Go on to Buzzworld's channel and listen to, what do you call it? Madam Molly's, what do you call it? She did like a couple of 90s freestyles and that. Check them out. Low-key cold. Variety in there as well. Singers, rappers, female artists, all of that.
Never had a job, I never had a gyro. I could never have it, never had a fire. I graduated from the streets, but what do I know? I'm verified, they even put it in my bio.
I'm not even promoting myself, but just listen to this. Listen.
Shout out gets man, Kaifa gets man, need man. IC3, not trying to see man on TV. Don't mute so screaming. ITV.
Listen to the hook.
Sharp, tendons get severed. Tongue so sharp, be eternally
tethered. I stay weathered in storms.
If I was a storm, I wouldn't get weathered. Stepped out vibes in, see to the power of free cartel. Pure white, enough leather. Gang slogan, run girl, get cheddar. You know what? Whole wine like cellar. Sheening, pure melanin pressure. Play with me, turn you to a header. Losing never, cruising heller. Genius on a beat like Leclerc.
You see the voice change, blood. You see the voice change, blood. Leather, heller. Like, bro, listen. Gyra. Yo, listen. Yo. I rate that so much because I tried to do it myself, blood. Now I ain't no artist. I ain't calling myself to Ambush. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, comparing myself to Ambush. That tune that you just heard, that's my thing. On a tiny little grand beat and them thing there. My 13th tune, you know what I mean? Started writing music like couple like started the lockdown and them thing there. Because I was just bored in it. Didn't have my PC. This was before YouTube and all of them thing there. So I started writing music and them thing there. But just them little tinkers in your bars can make the biggest of difference, man. Man said gyro, viral. Nah, man. Cold blood. Cold.
Never had a job, I never had a gyro. I can never have it, never had a
Avaya.
I'm graduated from the streets, but what do I know? I'm verified, they even put it in my bio. I chose the grind, I done the grind full time. You gotta polish up before you get to shine, yo. I made the money back, I never got the time, no. I made the money back, I never got the time, no. I made the money back, I never got the time back. It was Gilly way before we had a Chirac. In 09, I was listening to Cold Boys. I hit the roads with intent to supply that. And I ain't trying to promote or consign that, but things that I learned on the curbs was a life hack. I just transfer my
Things that I learned on the curb is a lot. You see, this is what I'm saying, man. You see, people like, man, what's his name again? St. Patrick. What's his name? I know it's God St. Patrick, you know what I'm saying? But what's his first name? You know, you man know Power Bled, the dad. I don't even know, man. But basically, yeah, having the book smarts and the street smarts, yeah, is always one of the best things. And pretty much in any single industry that you go into in the modern day is going to benefit you, not just the drug game. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're dealing with corporates, whether you're coming into this YouTube thing where you're independent, doing whatever, fam. You know what I'm saying? Literally, blood. No matter what industry you go into, having book smarts and street smarts is always going to benefit you. You know what I'm saying? People like Franklin said, people like God St. Patrick. What the hell is his first name, blood? I don't know, man. Does he even have a first name? Surely it does, man. You know what I mean? And the thing is, the streets didn't kill him. It was only you that killed him. His own little ignorance and all of them things there that really killed him. His own inner circle, like I said. But hey, is what it is.
I was listening to Cold Boys. I hit the roads with intent to supply that. And I ain't trying to promote or consign that, but things that I learned on the curbs was a life hack. I just transfer my skills and apply that. You got robbed for your jewels, you had to buy back. Rapping like your streets, you ain't like that.
Yo, that's a vial, you know. Imagine paying for your jewels twice, blood. Fuck it now, mate. Could never be me, mate. Could never. That's a violation. That's a violation, mate.
You got robbed for your jewels, you had to buy back. Rapping like your streets, you ain't like that. You got stabbed by your friends, you didn't like that. If that was me, I wouldn't let that corn fly back. In the back with the Mizzy, not the IMAX. But now I see the bigger picture, IMAX. Steady studying the scripture, finance, Binance. To be the boss, you got
Yeah, I can't lie. I'ma have to shout out to you, man, that be reading this ish and like, you know what I'm saying, professionalizing this field and them thing there, cause yeah, this is horrid to me. It looks like gibberish on a page, man.
To be the boss, you got somebody not nobody. I could never be a prick for nobody. I was outside, now I'm a homebody with a sweet one and she got her own body. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe and you can't stop the rain even if you had a brolly up.
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
Listen, I've said this in one of my other reactions. Mob Deep and G Unit, two of my favorite groups. They're top two. I can't put each one of them, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't know who's number one for me, but G Unit, Mob Deep, one of my favorite rap groups ever. I don't know which one of them's number one, but just know that I hold both of them onto a pedestal. You get me, fam? I don't know. Maybe I'd say Mob Deep because them I'm pretty, obviously, RIP Prodigy and them thing there, but they're this disbandance, you know what I'm saying? The way they disbanded, it was natural with, you know what I'm saying? Normally when groups is fallouts, is this, is that, you know what I'm saying? Now all of them man are doing their own thing. Certain man had beef with other man, you know what I mean? So maybe for that reason I might have to say Mob Deep, but on a music level, fam, both of them in their prime and them thing there, obviously two different styles and them thing there, but fam, Mob Deep, you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest rap groups out there. Bang on the instrumental, if all the, you know what I'm saying, other ish, but we're here to rap, fam, you get me? Let me do my thing. Then you have G Unit, they've made gangster tunes, they've made fucking tunes, they've made tunes you can ride out to, they've made tunes that can ride, that you can basically play to get piped up, they can, you know what I'm saying, you can turn on one of the tunes two pipe, fam, you know what I'm saying, with your gal and all of them thing there, bruv. They have the tunes for every single situation. The diversity is ridiculous. Freestyles as well, old school freestyles, you get me? Live, blood, not no, oh, this is a freestyle, but actually I wrote it to the, nah, blood, like actual freestyle. Shout out Lloyd Banks as well, because he was definitely the best, one of the best in this rapping thing of all time, personally, you know what I'm saying, in this, when it comes to this, what do you call it, freestyling thing. And do you man class Juice WRLD as like rap, hip-hop type of thing? Because obviously that wasn't really his genre. He could definitely rap, you know what I mean, but do you man class him in the rap scene, you know what I'm saying, in the hip-hop scene and that.
With a sweet one and she got her own body. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe and you can't stop the rain even if you had a brolly up. Can't stop.
Shout out BMF, blood, you know what I'm saying. Listen, I ain't plugging you, man, but you know what I'm saying, if you're looking for little sites to watch certain things and them thing there, you know what I'm saying, I didn't say anything from you, get me, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Pain even if you had the medicine. Tell me about the gob if you aren't getting off the trolley, Tell that at least say sorry, Bitch, apologize. I bust case after case, no apologies. Fuck the judge, fuck the J's, cut it onto me.
I know, man,
but there's no stopping me, honestly. I'm relentless, been through more hard work than a dentist. So you know your wage couldn't match my expenses. Call me most that, I was 18 when I wrote that. All bars back there chatting to me, but my bust a strip search with a pack in my cheeks. That's composure, and I'm the artist, that's disclosure. Top 5 dead or alive, remember I told you I'm colder. And if you don't believe, double back when you're sober. You must be drunk.
And that's the thing, man. Like you said right there, top 5 dead or alive. If I was to like make a top 10 based on the scene, Ambush wouldn't be in it, because I know how people hold certain people and to what regard they hold certain people. But personally for me, that's what I'm saying. I feel like sometimes when people be doing top 10s or bringing things to the internet, even sometimes I do it. I started to do top 5s and top 3s on albums and all of them thing there on my Instagram or whatever. I kind of have to figure out the format, so I kind of stopped doing them for like a second. I might have to do it in like a mini video where I upload them onto YouTube and to Instagram as well, you get me? I have to figure out the format. But even sometimes when I was doing them top 5s, I'm like, oh, should I put this one in there because I know people are feeling this one more? But now you just got to do things based on your accord, because I feel like when people make top 10s, they kind of do the public opinion. So if I was to do a top 10, for example, you know what I'm saying, of this generation right now, or a top 10 of this year, Ambush wouldn't be in it based on just the whole scene personally. But for me, I know, just the whole scene generally, but personally, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, what I enjoy, all of them thing there would be in my top 10, you get me? So shout out Ambush 10 times, you get me? And it definitely needs to kind of get more consistent with it as well, because, you know what I'm saying, from times Abracadabra and people like that are working you, you know what I'm saying, it's a peak times where obviously background scenes and all them thing there, things are going and all of that. So, hey, hopefully you man enjoyed that one. That was your boy Njies, and I'll catch you man in the next one. I'm on.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cash. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own, and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax.